Blog Talk Radio.
All right, Edie.
Hi,
Welcome.
Korey. How are you doing?
I am doing perfectly fine right now.
I know. We're back again doing this one more time.
I hope people can hear you.
I hope so, too. Can everyone hear us?
Well, let me.
You know what? Let's check a caller real quick and find out.
No, can I see? You got to follow my lead. You ready to rush into things? Just slow down now. Just hold on. Hold your horses there. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna start this chat room thing, and hopefully people will be able to let us know if something is going wrong, because I can't hear a damn thing I'm talking about right now. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the Spill Live call-in show.
Yes.
That's Edie over there.
That is me. Hi, guys. How are you doing?
With the sexy voice, and of course, I'm your lovely host, Korey Coleman.
Yes.
And somebody let me know, first of all, if I can be heard. Now, yeah, I'm sure I'm coming through okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I don't want to do this. I hate to do this. I don't want to cause an echo here, but I'm just going to pull this out real quick to see if I can be heard. All right, I think I'm coming through okay. So, God damn it, let me make sure. Testing. I didn't think this through. Anyway, tell you what, you're right. Let's go ahead and take a call and see if somebody can actually hear us. I'm not sure if I'm being heard right now.
Yeah.
This is a 773 area code, and once I check this right here, then we'll proceed with the show as planned.
Yeah.
Well, damn it, are they coming through? Okay, well, here, we'll take this call. Hey, this is 636 call. Hey, caller, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, can you hear Edie right here?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're coming through okay.
Yeah, pretty much crystal.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you on hold, and we're going to start over, okay?
Okay.
So hold on. Hang on there.
Yes.
We're going to put him on hold right now.
Okay. We're trying out this a different way than we did last week. And
Yeah.
so if there's a couple of little flaws here and there, just bear with us. It's only our second show.
Okay. All right, Edie. People can hear us. All right, you ready to start over?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, welcome, everybody.
Hey, how are you guys
call-in
doing?
show.
This is the live call-in show, yes.
This is Edie over here.
And Korey.
And I'm your lovely host, Korey, right here. And we, now, last week we had a show.
Yes.
It was our first one.
Yes.
And I told people, this is just something I'm trying off the cuff here.
Right, and it turned out to be like this great thing.
Well, okay, I wouldn't go that far as to say great thing.
I've heard so many great comments about it.
Okay, now here's one thing to remember about people who go to the site. And for those of you who, I'm sure you know this if you're listening to this, but this is the official live call-in show for Spill.com, a movie review site that's pretty much hosted by a bunch of cartoon characters. So anyway, I decided to give you people a voice out there.
Mm-hmm.
And last week we did this show, and people wrote in, they said it was great. Now, keep in mind, members and visitors to the site, if they like it, they're going to be nice no matter what.
Oh, of course. But most people are nice.
You have to be a little self-critical to do this. And I went back and listened to it, and I did get some advice from people.
Mm-hmm.
There were some people who said, last week I tried to pick a topic.
Yes.
And the show was an hour long. Now, tonight is an hour and a half.
We got an hour and a half to play with you guys.
So, I don't know what you mean by play with it. You can do that, Edie. I ain't touching nobody. But last week, we gave him one topic. It was an hour long. And I told him I didn't know what we were doing. I just throwing something out there. We talked about Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Why it's flopped. And an hour was way too long.
Yeah, well, and a lot of people didn't see it, and hence why it didn't do good in the theater. so we didn't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, we didn't have a whole people like, I heard it was stupid, but I didn't see it. So I was like, shit, all right. Well, I said this week, I'm going to go with my original plan.
Mm-hmm.
And my original plan was to just let the callers call in and ask questions about whatever and talk about whatever they want to. Now, that doesn't mean I want people to call up and be like, hey, Korey, what's going on, man? I want people to actually have something to say, preferably a question.
About movies or whatever that's going on this week.
Yeah, preferably, being that it's a movie review site, that would probably be the best thing.
Yeah.
If not, we can work around that. But if you want to ask something, probably stick to the topic of movies. But we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Oh, somebody just wrote me. Michael J. Allister, Mac Allister, told me, we hear you loud and clear, sir.
Well, thank you very much. Well, that's good because we can't hear ourselves through the headsets.
No, we can't. So I guess.
But that's a good thing that we're sitting next to each other. So that's good.
Now, before I take a call, Edie, people think I'm
over here. No,
people think I'm the coolest guy in the world, and I appreciate that, but they don't know I get the jitters just like anybody else. And kids, I'm not influencing you to go out there and be like Uncle Korey and drink your jitters away. But I walked over to the store.
Yes. Oh, you got some from Blaha.
Is that how you say that?
Yes.
I just saw the little raspberries on there. I was like, it's raspberry.
That's the drink that I used to drink all the time when we would go over to Opal.
Well, do you want some?
Actually, no, I'm not
sure?
drinking tonight. Maybe a sip.
This is
Maybe
a big.
You forget. Remember, I can't really drink that much right now.
It's a big. Oh yeah, because you chopped your finger off. Is your finger going back okay?
It's going. Yes. And for everyone out there that sent the wonderful messages, thank you so much. It's so nice to hear from you guys. It's doing better. It's growing back together.
Yeah, this week she cut her foot off, so I can keep the. If I can keep it coming.
Next week I'm going to cut off my arm or something.
Tune in next week. We'll eat it, grow her foot back. So,
no, but my finger is doing a lot better. Thank you guys so much for all the get well soon wishes and everything. See, you never go to the site. I mean, not to the site, to my group.
I see you all the time. I don't need to go to your
site. If you go to my group page, people put this whole little message up there that was really nice. It was sweet.
Oh, whatever.
People like me on this site, Korey.
Good. I'm glad they do.
I know, because you don't.
I see you all. I see you in person. That's enough. I don't need to go. I don't need to see you on the site.
People were very nice about it.
I don't need you in every aspect of my life.
Oh,
Are you
God,
crazy?
Whatever. Anyway, people out there, you don't want Korey in every aspect of your life, I promise. No, but anyway, so let's talk about what's going on this week.
I'll tell you what, when I was on my way to get this beer, boy, there was a little dog in a car. I swear that dog hated black people. I mean, it was a little dog. I walked by the car on my way back here, and it was just a little, not even like a chihuahua, because chihuahuas are crazy, but a little dachshund.
I have a chihuahua.
Oh, you need to stump that little son of a bitch. But,
I like my little chihuahua.
But they had a little dachshund. I mean, this son of a bitch probably fit in the palm of my hand. And and the dog was barking as I walked by, and I started to I want to be the friendly guy, like, hey, it's Korey walking down the street, and I was going to wave at the dog, and I put my hands up to wave at the dog, and that dog, he pressed his nose up against that window, T-shirt.
The smallest dogs, they want to beat everyone up because they think they have the little man syndrome.
That little dog, I believe that little motherfucker could have went for my throat had that window been open. I said, thank God there's glass between me and these teeth right here.
You see it running Korey down the street, not screaming.
With a little rat on my throat.
And mind you, if he bit you, it would be like a little pinch mark, and that's it. But that's okay.
Okay, so
anyway,
I'll tell you what's going on this week, and we're gonna go ahead and get some calls now. First of all, I already laid down the rules. I want people to kind of call in with a question.
Right.
And the highlight probably wasn't a good highlight.
No.
The highlight of last week's call was when Santos called.
Yes, and Korey, people disagree with the way that you handled that call. Now, I'm going to give you a chance to defend yourself right here on that call. Okay,
if you missed last week's call, it was from Santos.
Mm-hmm.
And Santos said, when he called, I will admit I thought it was a joke because he called up and he said, I live at home with my parents, and he started laughing about it. I'm like, okay, this guy's he wants to make a joke and make some humor between him and I. I'll do this bit with him.
Right.
And so then I asked him, why do you live at home? Because he told me he was 28, and then he said because I'm disabled. And then he sounded like he was drunk, so I kind of made a joke and said, well, are you mentally disabled? And I used the word retarded.
Yes.
And we went back and forth, and the more we went back and forth, the more I thought, okay, this is a setup here. This is a joke. He's screwing with us.
Right. You thought.
That's what I thought. Now, I ended the call with something very vulgar. I thought he was making a pass at me. He was making a pass at you.
At me, yes, because I'm cute.
Okay, and I'm not.
Well, I'm
Santos, so I'm not cute. I'm not worth making a pass, but I thought he was joking around with me. I thought he was doing some kind of gay thing. Not. It wasn't a gay thing that bothered me.
No.
I had nothing against gays at all. But I ended the call saying I'll wrap. Now this is me phrasing what I said last week. I kind of feel bad about it. I was like, because he told me he was mentally disabled from being hung on his mother's umbilical cord on the way out. I said, Santos, I'll wrap my dick around your neck and make you more retarded than the umbilical cord. You got retarded, something like that. And people, they thought it was funny, but there were one or two people. One kid wrote in and said, Coleman, you've lost my respect.
Right.
You do not talk to mentally disabled people like that. What kind of person are you? I was like, Jesus, I thought it was a joke. But you know who the coolest person was about this? Santos.
Yes, he was.
Santos himself.
Was the coolest guy.
He was the coolest guy. And if I can get a hold of him before the night is over with, he said he would call in, and he said that he would show everybody that him and I are very cool.
Yes.
Now, I think he probably is really mentally disabled. I'm not sure.
Right.
But we'll tell you what. I think he's on the air, right? Well, I think he's on queued up right now.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and bring this call over. It's not him.
Okay.
We'll see.
What about the call that's on hold, real quick?
I don't know what that is. I tried to bring that over, and for some reason it won't answer. So let's go ahead and excuse me, I'm burping up. What is that? Framboise? Framboise.
It's a lambic.
Okay.
It's a lambic.
You and your big words.
No.
Okay. Let's go.
And we'll talk about that later. That's not important right now.
Let's go ahead and take this call, and hopefully it's Santos.
Okay.
Takes a long ass time for this shit to queue up. Oh, sir, hello.
Hello?
Caller? Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I was actually the guy you just had on. I was actually the guy you just had on hold.
See, there you go. You went back to the guy that we had on hold.
I knew this, but I thought that was him.
Yeah. Who are we talking to?
Who?
I called in last week. My name is Evan.
Evan.
Evan, how are you doing, Evan?
Good.
Evan's our 12-year-old that's smarter than you.
Oh, is Evan the well-spoken, proper 12-year-old guy who is smarter than me, probably?
Yes.
Evan, let me see if I can talk in your terms, Evan. Good evening, Evan. How are you?
I'm good. Now you're making me feel stupid.
Oh, my God, I can't win.
Okay, you can't. But let me explain something to everyone here. With radio, because I've done radio before. I'm going to give some of my background here, but I've done radio before. Every time you call into a show, you have to be very open to criticism or to a little bit of teasing.
Evan, you have to be open to stupid people like myself.
Yes.
Who don't know. I have no filter on my mouth.
Yeah, please do not be offended by Korey, because you have to remember his level of maturity.
Okay,
probably a lot.
Okay, that's enough. Shit. Joke's over now. I went with it at first. I'm not going to stand for this. But, Evan, you see, everybody was talking about, I was talking about Santos being retarded. I'm the retarded one. So please don't feel stupid around me. I guarantee you were probably just a fraction smarter than I am, if even that much. So why are you nervous, man? Why am I making you feel stupid?
Well, actually, it's just joking. It's pretty stale.
See, I like him. He's such a cutie.
Go ahead.
Anyway, like you said, we could call in and talk about, you could ask a question related to movies.
Yeah, preferably I would like that.
Yeah. Anyway, I believe that the new Indiana Jones movie comes out this weekend. Is that right?
It does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Did you
Evan, first of all, take a breath, man. You're nervous right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Don't be nervous, honey. Just think of us like your family. You are part of the Spill family. Don't be nervous at all. What question did you have about the Indiana Jones?
Think of me as that scary pedophile uncle.
Corey.
I'm sorry.
Don't scare him more.
Is that making you more nervous? I thought they were lovable. Evan, I'm sorry. Go ahead, relax, man. You have a question about Indiana Jones?
Yeah. Do you think that movie will do well?
Do I think the movie would do well? No, I don't think the movie would do well. The movie will do well.
Yeah, no matter what, that movie is going to be a blockbuster. It's probably going to make more money than anything that's been released so far. I don't know. Iron Man, maybe, but...
I don't know about Iron Man, but I tell you what, Evan, now, let me ask you something, my man. You seem to be internet savvy.
Savvy meaning what?
See, he's not smarter than me. Aha! I got you, Evan. I got you on something you don't know. No, Evan, I'm kidding. By savvy, I mean that you're
familiar with the internet.
You're very familiar with the internet. You are on the internet. You know how it works.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that you've been on the So I'm sure you've been on the internet and you've heard all this news about Indiana Jones is terrible. Indiana Jones will probably be the worst of all the other movies. It'll probably be just a blockbuster with nothing else going on for it but special effects, blah, 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 blah. Regardless of all that bad press, this is one of those movies, it's bulletproof. It's going to do well. Jesus could show up and say, you know what, I saw Indiana Jones, it's bullshit. And people be like, well, it's Indiana Jones, I don't care.
Yeah, well, I'm going to see it anyway.
So, yeah, it will do well. In fact, it's projected to make probably, I don't know if it's the first weekend or so, but during its first week, I believe it's projected to make over $150 million. That's the first week.
And it will do well. I mean,
yeah, I believe that's the first week. Yeah, from weekend to weekend, I think it's projected to make that much money.
This is like the Harry Potter film. It could be the worst film in the world, and it's still going to make a fortune.
Yeah. No, it's got a built-in audience. All right, let me ask you something. Evan, you're 12, right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you an Indiana Jones fan?
Yes.
So you're going to – now, do you want to see this movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now, if I told you, like, you come to Spill sometimes, I'm assuming, since you're here.
Yeah.
Now, if I put up a review saying Indiana Jones is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and I give it a bullshit rating, do you think that you are not going to go see it?
I'm definitely going to go see it. It's an Indiana Jones
movie. Okay, see?
You see? Exactly. That's the point exactly. No matter what, people will go see this movie.
Yeah, like I said, you represent the majority of people out there who says, I don't care what critics say about this. And frankly, we saw the movie, and I've heard some people have sent me messages saying these critics have said this and that about the Indiana Jones movies, and a lot of these critics, I don't know what the problem is. They seem to have a grudge with this film, but I'll tell you this much. I didn't think it was a great movie, but it's a really good movie.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't The Last Crusade. This is the way I put it. Last Crusade, Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's more like the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
Where Temple of Doom had nothing to do with the other things. It
did.
Yeah, but this one deals with aliens. I mean, and had you ever heard of the Crystal Skulls before this movie came out?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, of course. Corey has the Crystal Skulls.
What you talking about? I found like a couple of them in my dig in Phoenix when I had
No, but this one is kind of like Temple of Doom.
No.
It doesn't really fit in with the whole Indiana Jones.
Tell you what, Evan?
Yeah.
You still there? Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and move on to another call. I appreciate the call, my man. And
can I just say one thing real fast about Temple of Doom?
Sure.
If you ask me, Temple of Doom is I think it's the worst one of the ones Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I have to agree with you there.
It is. When you say the worst, that's a relative word. You can say worst, or you can say the least of all of them. Because when I was your age, Evan, when I was 12 years old when I saw that movie, or maybe younger. I was probably like 10 or something, 9 or 10.
You're not that young.
But yeah, I'm 85. When I was your age, Evan. No, I saw this movie when I was a kid, man, and I saw it 4 times in the theater. And I loved it. Now, as I got older, I saw the movie again, and I thought, this isn't as good as Raiders of the Lost Ark. But this movie that you see here, the reason why Temple of Doom, you say is probably, as you say, the worst, is because that one was the craziest of all.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't give a shit. Indiana Jones picked up a raft out of a plane and slid down a hill. They said he could do anything.
Right, exactly.
The first one
yes?
The first one, compared to the second one, it's just so epic. It's not as silly. It's got a realistic idea. It's got not really realistic, but it's got a more realistic idea than Temple of Doom.
No, Evan, you're exactly right. What that movie has going for it is that there's an old saying with comedy: if it bends, it's funny. If it breaks, it's not funny. Same could be applied with action. That movie kind of it set up a tone of walking this line, and it just barely crossed the line of being too exaggerated. Indiana Jones is doing things that no one would survive.
Yeah, and no one his age would survive either.
Well, I'm not even talking about this one. I'm talking about Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones is doing stuff nobody would live through. No. But they did it in a way that we could find it believable for that world. Now, Temple of Doom, they said, fuck it.
Yeah, they're like, we're doing whatever we want.
You can do anything.
Yeah, and I was glad that in the Last Crusade they came back to the original
they brought
thing. So it's like either it's going to be a good one, bad one, good one,
Yeah, it's like Star Trek. We had Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
The even ones are considered to be the good movies, and the odd number Star Trek movies are considered to be the bad ones. So, kind of same thing happened with Indiana Jones, except I hope they don't make 9 Indiana Jones movies. So, I would love to see that. A co-host said we need to see a movie where he's 80-something years old trying to get to the bathroom and take a shit. And that'll be his last crusade right there. I can make it. Dun, 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 dun. I shit myself. Okay, Evan?
It was nice talking to you, Evan.
Yeah, we're going to move on, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Well, I thought Evan was his head was going to explode. Evan was nervous, man.
I know why. Well, I don't think that we're that hard to talk to.
I think I need to get. Hey, look, I do not promote kids drinking, but I think Evan needs a shot. I think just relax him just a little bit.
Send him over some Cavassier.
Yeah, give him the good stuff. Yeah, give him some tequila. Knock his ass out right there. It'd be funny. Evan's like, Korey, Indiana Jones. And then we give him a shot of tequila like, yeah, Korey, I'd like to know about Indiana Jones, senor.
Oh, God.
So anyway,
let's go to another caller.
Okay, we're going to take a call from area code 631.
631.
Caller.
Hello?
Hello,
Hey,
how are you doing?
What's up?
Yeah, who's this?
This is John.
John, how are you, man?
Doing good. How are you?
Oh, we're doing great. You can say hi to John.
Hi, John.
Don't
how
be
are you
rude.
doing? I was just trying to let you finish.
I know. I appreciate that.
John, what's your name on the site?
John.
John Rizek.
Oh, John Rizek. I thought you said you couldn't call in tonight.
Yeah. Well, that changed. I can only call in for about maybe 5 minutes at the most.
Okay. Well, that's a perfect time because these calls really should be about 5 minutes. So what's on your mind, man? You got a question?
Yeah, I just got a quick question. I'm 13, right? And
you sound like you're about 30 years old. I'm sorry, John, go ahead.
Okay. So my entire grade is taking a field trip on Thursday to see the new Indiana Jones movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I'm wondering, what do you think about that? They want everyone to see the movie.
You know what? I think that's a fucking cool class you can
I know, right?
I think, man.
I was like, I wish I could have done that when I was in school.
Yeah, what?
It doesn't really relate to our history class.
You know what it is, man? You know why? It's history. Edie, John, I'm going to tell you what it is. Your teacher wants to have an excuse to go see the movie. He don't want to work that day. He don't want to deal with your little ass. And he wants to, take you out to the movie because he wants to see Indiana Jones, and this is excuse. What kind of history class is it?
It's just regular U.S. history, nothing special. And that's actually what I was thinking.
Your teacher wants to see the movie.
It's full. I thought it was some lame class like wood shop or something where you know what, this is just a gimme class. We're gonna go see Indiana Jones. Nobody gives a shit. But American history, this ain't got nothing to do with Indiana Jones.
Nothing at all.
Your teacher probably wants to be Indiana Jones.
Unless there's some American history related to the Crystal Skulls, but I don't see it.
He'll find a way to do it.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my God.
Ben Franklin actually was the first to find the Crystal Skull. Slaves were what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're even opening up the theater early for us to see the first screening. That's actually, I think you're right.
Man, what is your teacher cool? First of all, is he a cool guy?
Yeah, he's actually very cool.
Okay, yeah, see, he's a cool dude, man. He knows that you kids want to see the movie. He wants to see the movie. He doesn't give a shit. He's like, you guys probably earned it, and who cares if you didn't? Well, I want to go see the movie.
Yeah, you know what? Just embrace it and go enjoy a free movie. See, you guys didn't have to pay for it, did you?
Yes, we did.
Oh, you had to pay to go.
Oh, he ain't that cool.
Yeah. You take a field trip and you have to pay for it. But you know what? Hey.
What if you're one of those kids who's very poor and you come in and my mother said it was either Indiana Jones or breakfast. Well, look like you got to eat breakfast and you ain't going. Look like you could have their detention, son. Get your ass on that movie. We're going to see Indiana Jones.
Exactly.
I'm sure the teacher. Yeah. That's a
cool class, man. Hey, what is this area code? Where are you calling from?
Long Island, New York.
Long Island, New York. Well, that's y'all ain't learning nothing there anyway. He's like, shit, the educational system's bad. We're gonna take you to the movie. No, I'm kidding. You seem like a pretty smart guy, man. It's just like Edie said. You gotta learn.
It's an honors class.
It's an honors class?
Well, see, that's why. It's because it's an honors class.
They deserve it.
Yeah, because the honor students get to do a lot more things.
Yeah, they earned it. They're good kids. I mean, you sound like a good kid, Evan. I mean, John. Still think I'm talking to Evan. So, John, yeah. No, yeah. I'm sure you worked hard for it, and you guys probably should. And it's the end of the year anyway, right?
Yeah. School
yeah.
is, another month.
Yeah, I wouldn't question it at all and just go and enjoy it.
Just make sure you got some money.
Yeah.
So you don't get left behind. Hey, John, I really appreciate the call, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. This is so great talking to you guys.
Oh,
man, that's really cool. Hey, man, it's our pleasure to talk to you. It's a real honor. Seriously, I really appreciate it.
I'm obsessed with this site. All right, so I guess I'll try to call back in next time, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
hey,
please do.
Great talking to you, man.
Have fun at the movie.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
That's a cool-ass teacher, man.
Yeah.
John sounded like, did you hear me yesterday? He called me, he's like, yeah, my name's John. And I was like, John, how old are you? I'm 13. I was like, damn. I sound like he's about 30 years old.
He hit puberty before you did.
I know he's probably a 13-year-old kid with a beard down to his knees. I'm going to see Indiana Jones.
Hey, well, that's cool.
Okay.
Hey, I bet it gets him a lot of girls, though.
He probably got more than I did at the time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Let's good. Let's call her.
First of all, let me hang up on some of these callers. So I'm just learning how to work this, people. So
Korey's Training 101.
Yeah, it's like there are people who are still on the air, and there's an option on here to hang up on them, and they're not going away. All right, well, I guess I'll just have to wait then. I guess.
Let's just go to next.
Yeah, we'll just take the next caller. We're going to take a call from area code 215. So
215.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, this isn't me, y'all. This program is taking its own sweet time trying to bring you up. So, God damn it! See, this is something that's out of my control right here.
Yeah, it's true.
And see, this is one of the reasons why I agree with when I started doing this. The people over my boss, or at least one of my coworkers said, "Hey, we need to find a way to do this in order to bring all the traffic back to our site, because right now you can see that we're using a service called Blog Talk Radio, and with this,
they're not on our site.
No, it's not. The traffic's not coming back to our site.
Yeah. So in the meantime, make sure you go and do a hit on spill in between.
Yeah, exactly. But what I want to do is I want people, somebody out there, surely somebody knows a way to do this where we can actually do it from our site, not have to go to another site, because I mean it's cool that they're doing this, but I figured we could do something a little easier and something would bring traffic back.
I know, but we'll find a way. I know there's a way to do it.
Life will find a way.
Please don't. Ask and you shall receive. You need to ask Aslan.
All right, let's go ahead and see if I can take this call right here. All right.
Hello? Where are we going? Hello.
Oh, okay. We got a caller from 215. Hello.
Yo.
Yo.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
All right. Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Where are you at? Where's 215?
It's in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Y'all got that's the place where all the vampires and werewolves. What's your name, man?
Andrew Snyder.
What's your name?
Andrew Snyder.
Andrew Snyder.
Why? How come Edie can't hear me? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, we got a little sassy one right here.
I like that.
I know. Now you're coming with it. This ain't no Evan right here. Now, damn, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where you calling from, man? You must be calling from some correctional center or something. God damn it. My name's Ryan, motherfucker.
How are you doing?
Damn. Hey, I'm under my bed right now, man. Okay, man.
You scared Korey.
No, listen, I'm across the room. I ain't touching that microphone. Edie, tell me when he's gone.
Okay, well, look, we'll talk. What's up? What's on your mind?
I don't know. I guess all the Indiana Jones questions are gone, but I was just looking at your site. Yeah, but I was looking at your site, and I saw, are you surprised that Baby Mom is still in the top 5, though, after all the blockbusters just came out?
You know something? I am not surprised, and I'll tell you why. There's really, right now we're having one blockbuster released a week.
Yeah.
And it's not like there's several movies coming out. Nobody wanted to go against Prince Caspian. Nobody's going to want to go against Indiana Jones. And Speed Racer flopped, so there's really nothing to push Baby's Mama out the top 5. So I'm not really surprised. I think in any other circumstance, yeah, perhaps, but.
Yeah, and like we were talking about this before the show started. Like this week, there's no one at all wanted to touch Indiana Jones.
Oh, hell no.
The only other one that's coming out that has even had a little
yes.
PR is, I'm trying to think of the name of the film now.
Damn, I'm the one that's drinking, not you.
I know. What's in Postal? That's
that Uwe Boll movie?
Yeah,
Postal?
that's the only thing that's competing against Indiana Jones. And he's like crazy enough to go against Indiana Jones.
Well, it's a small movie anyway. Have you heard of this movie, man, Andrew, Postal?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's actually based on a video game, surprise, surprise, for Uwe Boll.
I've never played that video game. I heard you guys talking about it.
Yeah, I've never played the game. I've never even seen one Uwe Boll movie, so that movie's going in limited release. So, yeah.
That's the only thing that's going up against Indiana Jones.
No, you're going to see these movies where it's funny because they're going to scare a lot of big movies away, but it's going to make room for a lot of smaller movies like your independents and smaller movies such as you say, something like